Welcome to Win. Welcome to with Ben Becker. Whoa, little echo going on. Fixed it. I'm here to tell you before that beat drops that if you want a visual experience added onto this podcast and all of the other podcasts recorded so far and in the future, jump on over to YouTube. We got a freaking YouTube page and it's lit. The WBB podcast, one word. Look it up. Shows right on up. You'll see all the videos we already posted. We being me. But soon to be we when you see this beat drop and you see who I'm with. Okay, bye.
You're listening to With Ben Becker.
For the intro, I want like a dun 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 dun.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now with Ben Becker.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, chill. Back off.
Lovely. Oh my gosh.
So loud, dude. So loud. Ow!
What happened?
Jack just scratched my arm.
Oh, put that in the
That
beginning.
ain't allowed.
Check.
I'm trying to find a good middle. Okay, so yell.
Oh my gosh. See, that's good for me.
Yeah, that's not too
I don't know.
Ah! We'll go.
I need a little more DOS.
I think I need more DOS. I also need more DOS.
Hey.
How's that feel?
Don't do
Checkity,
that.
checkity, check,
What?
checkity,
Don't do
check.
that. Like, just keep it out here.
See, because this is what I
But
wanted
yeah,
to
it's
do.
not. It's,
This is
it's
what I wanted
quieter.
to do really bad. Just like,
Are we getting all this?
yeah, all of this is recorded. I wanted to just... Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of think I'm going to do this.
It looks like you don't give a sip.
I don't give a sip. All right.
Sponsor us.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard of a mic stand, but have you ever seen a mic sit?
It's
But,
a knee slapper.
That's
Ow.
what we're doing today. We are sitting with our mics,
That's right.
and we don't have a clue what we're about to talk about. Not one clue.
No.
I have no idea.
We are sitting with ourselves, and that's scary.
Yes, that is about
Nobody
it.
The only
really-
thing I'm walking into this with is being asked what my favorite ice cream flavor is.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, yeah. Hey, set an alarm for 2:40.
2:40.
Okay.
That is the
Remind
only
me at
piece of information you
2:40
have.
to leave the podcast.
I walked in to each of these men's room. We are roommates. I didn't explain. This is
That's
Dawson and Devin, the roomies,
Hello.
the homies. Before we get into all this, you guys should give like a brief introduction of yourself.
I don't know who I am.
Allowed.
Hi, my name is Devin Hayes.
Fine.
I've been trying to figure out what to do with my life for the last 7 years.
Same.
And that is the story of being a musician.
Oh yeah.
Do you say your age? How old are you?
No, I
Okay,
didn't.
cool.
Hi, my name is Devin Hayes. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Cerebral.
Yeah, I don't know
And I'm
if we were going
auditioning
that
for
deep.
With Ben Becker.
This
is my audition.
My name
I keep bumping into my own mic.
is Dawson Huckabee. I have also been trying to figure out what my life is going to be for the past 7 years. Only it's pretty much just been handed to me, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm just walking in a straight
It's all
line.
of
And
us.
things are just in my lap.
I just
it's,
take my
it's fun.
steps.
It's odd. I don't really know why I'm here.
I
but-
wake up in a different direction
Yeah.
and just assume that is the direction I'm supposed to start walking in.
Yeah,
Hold on. Quote that. I quote that. Ben Becker. I wake up in a different direction.
And I just start walking. I have yet to realize that I'm always waking up in the opposite direction of the day before. So it's literally like I get a certain distance forward and then I just walk that distance backwards and I never make progress. Unless it's an album.
Progress.
Yeah, so you guys don't get any info about the ice cream question
That's the T.
until about 2:40.
Stop.
This light in my face isn't actually as bad as... Oh, that's why, because there's a cloud. So at some point, I will be blinded with the light of Jesus Christ. It will be fine. I don't really... This is the first time...
I would like to make a toast.
Okay, wait, let me get my...
This one's to With Ben Becker. And we made it, boys.
With Ben Becker, we made it,
We made it.
boys!
We made it. I
You did make... You made this coffee.
My cup is so heavy. I felt like I'm about to just drop
I'm
it
scared. This feels very hot.
Dawson forgot how to use a Keurig.
What?
He went in my room and he just started pressing buttons and like shutting stuff. I was like, whoa.
It's been a while, bro. I just buy my coffee because I'm stupid and pay $6 every day.
The floaty boy's still here.
It's the
Poke him.
the
Give him a
coffee
poke.
mate.
Oh, it is Coffee Mate.
Look
Yeah,
at the
bro.
steam, bro.
I didn't think you guys were. I thought you guys were messing with me like that was something old people still drank.
It's coffee.
My
That's
mom
what I still
loves it,
drink.
and I love it. And I
Thank
thought
you.
it was just like something you got to find at like a 2-star motel.
Yeah.
Dead. I'm not gonna say that. Actually, I really like it. I was gonna say a cuss word.
Everybody sip and slurp at the same
All right,
time.
all right. One slurp.
Welcome to this ASMR.
That was really hot. I forgot. Kind of pulled it right. Kind of pulled it right back to the uvula. Got a little
Ooh, that
burn
feels
action
good.
going on.
Speaking
Can I
of
still put
uvulas,
this
don't you
here?
have a
Wait, what? Let's dig into this.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of uvulas, don't you have?
I have a wart on my uvula. What? Yes, a
You
wart.
didn't know?
No.
Yes, I have a wart on my uvula, and
When
I
he
want.
says throat warts, he means actually on his little dangly uvula.
Yeah.
I've
thingy.
never heard throat warts. This is just a
Not
piece
me
of
either,
life
and-
that's been separated from my brain.
Yeah, not me either. But the doc was just like, "It's fine, we can get it removed." And I was supposed to get it removed yesterday, but I didn't show up.
Oh, so this is like
It
really
heals
like
itself
your
over a
PT.
couple of years. You can get it removed
Okay.
if you want to, and I have good insurance, so like I'm not
Might as
tripping
well.
about the price, but it's still gonna be like $800 a do.
You just get like a bonus uvula if you don't. Take
With
it
your
out.
insurance?
So you get to take the wart home for an extra $100.
It's like replaceable. Like
It grows in the water.
yeah.
Like those little dinosaur things you throw in the
Yeah,
water cup?
dude, no.
Oh,
no,
Lord.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Oh
Hey,
man.
is it $800 with your insurance?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I
Yeah,
know.
thank
And the
you.
doc was like, "You can stay here and wait, and we can get you in." And like they're like trying to rush it and stuff. And
That doesn't sound
that's
fun at all.
that's a topic.
Doctors,
Doctors and
Oh,
the
jeez.
prices and just
bro.
it took me 3 appointments and 3 antibiotics to make him realize that it wasn't strep throat and it was a throat wart that needed to be extracted
Dang.
by a professional. 3
Unfortunately-
times.
So hard to get them to like really accept what's going on.
Yeah.
When you know it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you got to be really careful with what doctors you go to now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're like, you can miss so many things. That I don't know, like with your cat, you know what I mean? Like they miss things all the time.
Yeah. I
Just
took
because
my
they're busy, so I guess it makes sense.
That's
but
right. My cat, we took my cat to the vet because he was throwing up like 2 days before he died.
Oh, I didn't
Um,
know you had already noticed issues.
Yeah, it
before.
wasn't like out
Yeah,
of nowhere.
yeah.
The vet
So,
missed that.
but
Wow.
my cat would always like throw up over the years, like if he had like a hairball or something like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything new. But we did notice a discoloration this time was weird of it. So we took it back in or took Wiley in. And my dad came back with Wiley, and they're like, "He's all checked up. He's all good. There's nothing wrong with him." 2 days later, we find him paralyzed. You know,
Damn.
and
Ugh.
that same vet actually called us because she heard the news and she was so sad and she apologized so much. But there wasn't anything
Wow,
they
so
could
she
do.
took it to heart.
Yeah, but there wasn't anything they could do because it was
She
blood
cared.
clots. So they didn't do those types of tests where it was
That
cancerous.
sucks.
Yeah, but it was Wiley's time, and that's okay.
He was an old man.
Yeah, and you guys
Yeah.
all did like you were all back home. You all got to
Yeah.
have like a family like goodbye. Like, that
Yeah.
was super nice.
Oh, but man, I didn't realize what it was to to lose a loved one. Man, I've
Bro.
never done that before.
And we talked about it that night where I was
Mhm.
like, I usually would be like, oh, I'm not even gonna try to say I get it, but like that time I freaking got it, dude, because we had
Yep.
the exact same situation with our dog,
Mhm.
where she literally like she's totally fine. Everything's normal. She's the quickest, like, she's a fat dog, but she's like running around like crazy and stuff. She's probably like 10, but not to the point where we thought she was going to get, sick or anything. And then literally one day, mom and dad call me and they're like, yeah, Oreo just woke up blind and she's peeing everywhere.
What kind of dog?
She was a mutt, but they think she got SARS. She had like,
Dang.
we think she had a little blue healer because she was a little nippy. But then everything else really gave like border collie vibe. She's the smartest dog I've ever had in my dude. I have pants with her on it, like the coolest
Really?
dog ever. Remember
That's
those?
awesome.
Remember those pajamas that just say Oreo?
Yeah.
Like it's my parents got me and Jack a pair
Aw.
of Oreo pants where it's just her face all over them. They're hilarious
That's so
and
cute.
comfortable as hell. So I wear them all the time. But this dog, like, she had puppies once, and all of them disappeared out of nowhere, and we were like, "What is going on?" We had them in.
Got a story.
Okay, hell yeah.
But continue.
we had them all in the patio, and the patio's like gated off, and then you can walk straight out from our like house, and Oh, okay, so no, we had them on this fenced out area outside of the patio. So it was like a gate around the patio and then extra fencing we put around that like kind of walled up to the house. Hi, Jax. It kind of walled up to the house and you could see out the window to all the puppies. And we look out one day and they are all gone. And we can't find Oreo or anything and we're freaking out. And we run in and Oreo is popping out of the air ducts with a puppy in her mouth. And bringing all of her puppies into the patio because it was too hot. Dang. She had literally, she had literally run, like, pulled off the cover to the air ducts and dragged each dog or each puppy through the air ducts to the patio. It was so cool.
Okay, when you said all their puppies disappeared, I thought it was going to be a similar story to what I got going on. So when I was a kid, we had this cat, all right, and she was... I can't say that word. She got pregnant often.
She was a slut, a dirty little whore.
And every time she got pregnant, she would have 3 of them. They would last about 1 week. She would eat the heads off. Dude.
What?
Yes. He said, what? What? No, I had a cat. And this thing would, I swear, it had at least 12 litters from the time I was like 6 to 12. And it would eat all 3 of them every time. I thought something was getting them, but I walked out one day and she was just eating them, bro. Like just chomping on kitten heads. And yo, I was like 12 and I was still forgiving this cat over and over again because I wanted her to have.
It's like
babies.
she levels
okay.
up. She levels up every time she eats a kitten head.
My dad ended up dumping her. He like put her in a Ziploc bag.
Oh my. Bless his
Jaxie,
soul.
don't.
Jax, hey, those are cords that you will hurt.
Don't chew those.
Oh, she's in your shoe. She's in your shoe.
I don't want her to rip her claw out.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, poor thing. Okay, so I'm in a weird position right now.
Did you learn your lesson, Jax?
Yeah, she won't do that again.
Yeah, I bet. She got.
Go eat some kitten heads, Jax.
Yeah, go eat.
Oh.
Go reproduce and then use them for food.
Oh god, level up, Jax.
So we had this dog.
Dog.
Jax, quit.
Jax.
Sorry to everyone
Hey.
listening. I'm slap happy. My laugh is annoying.
Stick my foot right in your face.
I love that.
I don't really like punish my
Speaking
cat.
of your
I just,
feet,
like,
though.
put my stuff towards her.
Speaking of your feet, though, those are some sick shoes. Show the camera real quick.
Very
Thank
cool.
you. They're
Very
I
cool.
call them my Reebok Mom 5000s. They're my favorites. No, I actually have been wearing them more often because they have like 10 times more support under my feet than the other shoes I have. So it's like this whole thing is like legit shoe. So I can't bend my foot as easy.
Cheers
and it
to
gets a
legit
lot
shoe,
more.
everyone.
Cheers
Love
to
legit
some
shoe.
legit shoe.
Clink.
Got some
Clonk.
legit shoe.
We got some legit shoes.
Ah!
Let's go.
I almost dropped that all over
Coffee
you,
on my
Dawson.
lappy.
Let's talk about the coffee story, Dawson. Do you remember when you ruined my entire day? I'm just kidding.
Wait, what was
So I'm
happening?
coming in.
I've definitely remember.
The entire band.
Yeah.
The boys are in a band, in a boy band called On the Outside.
That's
Shout
right.
out to
Plug
On the
us, follow us
Outside.
on Spotify, at On the
Yes.
Outside, on TikTok, on
we're popping
Instagram,
off.
on Twitter. We don't have any followers, but you can follow
Who
us there anyway.
cares? Who cares? Just freaking pop off on Twitter too.
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
At On the Outside.
Everybody in the band, I love them all. Everybody's chilling like upstairs. I think you guys are going on tour that day.
Yeah.
And
to
I
Texas.
am walking in, like I left the house, it was empty. I came back 15 minutes, 20 minutes later, and the whole band's here. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'm in such a good mood. And I walk in and I'm hugging everybody goodbye. And Dawson gives me like a big bear hug. He's like, dude, I'll miss you, bro. Everything will be... And accidentally, with his arm as he's walking past, like post-hug,
I think you like.
hand comes down as I'm reaching out to hug Bloom.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And so our hands meet in the middle, and the coffee just shatters to the ground.
My hand was caught up in their hug.
Yeah, we weren't done with
As soon
hugging.
as I was letting go, Ben was already trying to get another hug, so his arms were up and my arms were going down. So we just locked arms, and I just yanked his arm, and he had coffee in that hand.
But I was talking about the coffee at that exact moment.
I know,
Bloom,
bro.
Bloom goes, oh, what'd you get? And I'm like, it's an ice latte with coffee.
It's everywhere.
And Dawson just looks at me like, I don't have time to clean this.
It's a hardwood floor now, as what that
Let
copy
the
is.
record state, Dawson, the whole band was late, and Dawson sat with me for the first 5 minutes until I was like, get the fuck in the car. Dawson helped me clean
I'm a
that.
chronic apologizer. If I do something like that, I'm either going to apologize a million times or I'm going to completely clean it for you.
Dawson, you don't have to bring the mic closer to you every time.
Yes,
you
I
talk.
do. I want to be heard. I have a
Is
soft
that why,
voice.
Is
You
that
know
why
this.
it's popping?
Yes,
Should I?
I'm looking at it.
Is it distorted or is it?
No, he's fine. He just keeps bringing it towards his lips.
Oh, is it popping? I can't see the lights.
Yeah, just keep it right there and it's perfect.
My bad.
I really
guys.
haven't been paying
You're
that much
good.
attention to it, so I don't know if there's
I'm a control freak. That's just what I do.
if
I'm
we're,
used to no one being able to hear me, so I'm trying to bring it closer.
if we're clipping a bunch and it's just terrible audio, I apologize. I've never done one with anyone other than me, so I don't really know how to control this situation.
All right, roommate issues. Let's bring it up,
Dude,
Dawson.
I wanted to look up
Dang.
you guys should look up questions for roommate games.
Okay.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure,
Where
for
we're
sure.
actually forced to ask and answer funny questions.
I was just gonna ask Dawson politely if he could stop singing the new Adele song. It's on loop, bro. It won't stop.
I don't even
I only know that song because of Dawson.
I don't even like the song itself. Like the writing, it's a good song.
That part is good.
I just think she sounds great,
And then he
so I
goes
can't
like,
stop listening to it.
Dude, literally, I heard that for 15 minutes while you were in the shower.
Bro, I can't get it out of my head. I don't think
Oh my
That was
gosh.
so good, Devin.
Dawson also stopped the fire alarm because he was bleaching.
I didn't think that was
you can
possible.
find anything to complain about, bro. I was bleaching
For the
a
record-
bathroom for you guys.
For the record, I have never heard of that ever happening
Not
in
me
my
either.
life.
Not me either. Not me either.
Like
thought it was just
everything's chilling.
right.
Dawson's in the bathroom. I thought he was just taking a meaty shit. I didn't really know what was going on. But
right.
the alarm just starts going off for one beep, and it's only in my room. So I literally screamed out loud. I come out and I'm like, "Did you all hear that?" Devin's like, "What are you
What
talking
are you
about?"
talking about?
And I come back in 30 seconds to a minute later, the entire house goes off.
Man,
And we
here
had
comes
no
Liddy.
idea what to do because nothing was smoking. But I guess bleach is a fume strong enough to mess with not a thermometer. Not a thermostat.
Wait,
Fire alarm.
a thermos.
A fire detector, yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, jeez. A thermostat. and
At least we now know they have batteries in them. We never checked that.
Nah, we've removed all batteries from
Yeah,
all
no,
of
we
them.
just decided I'd
Also-
rather burn in the fire.
To be honest, it probably would have helped if I would have diluted the bleach, but I
What did you say?
diluted. Did I say
Ooh, okay.
Oh man.
If I would have diluted the bleach, but I just poured straight bleach onto the shower, so
Yeah, that's true.
that was definitely
Whoa.
the issue.
When did we get storm weather?
Yo, it
Yeah.
was raining earlier. I don't know.
It was blue skies and bright 5 seconds
what
ago.
questions
I was
to
googling it, but I
ask
couldn't find it.
roommates?
Oh, is that serious questions rather than
Best
funny?
questions to ask potential roommates
No, we should do
to get the perfect match.
Excuse me.
look up
You're the perfect match.
look up roommate question game.
Okay.
See if that does something.
Roommate game question.
Sure.
So what I'm hearing is either I'm the annoying roommate or you guys just can't annoy me because I can't.
Roommate icebreakers.
I don't think we really have an annoying roommate. I think we all can annoy each other in different ways, but we all are a good dynamic, honestly.
For the most part, I don't get annoyed.
All right, here we go. Roommate icebreakers. What is the furthest you've gotten in bed?
Oh jeez. That's the first question.
Wait, what are we talking here?
Just playing. It says, "What is the furthest you've been from your home?" And I was like, "That'd be funny."
like,
Just
I'm
right
s-
into it.
I'm
What's the furthest
sorry,
you've done in
Mom.
bed?
I have to go
Well-
into this for my roommates. No, I'm just
Mother.
kidding.
Nah.
Wait, what's the actual question?
Farthest you've been from home?
Mm,
Somewhere.
Jamaica.
I've been in Jamaica, but I think Barbados is below Jamaica, correct?
I don't know I think Jerusalem is farther than Munich, Regensburg, Germany, and Czech Republic. So I'm gonna go with
Well, that's farther than the.
Next question.
Jerusalem, I think is farther away than those two.
Okay, 20 intriguing roommate tag questions.
Okay.
Intriguing. Here we go.
I'm intrigued. Are we going to turn that ring light on, or are we just going to sit in the
Oh, I
dark?
forgot about that. Yeah.
Let me go do it real quick,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Kind of looks vibey in here. Look around.
Yeah, but it's dark.
Let me know how the camera looks.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's still going. Checkity, check. Can you see me talking on the left? When I talk, do you hear it?
We definitely need a light.
It seems like it's recording. Woo.
Oh.
Sexy.
Yeah, I see a light. So earlier,
Dawson, am I talking on there? I'm sorry, Devin.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You good?
I just couldn't see it from here. Keep
Earlier,
going, Dev.
Dawson comes in my room and he's just like, dude, have you noticed that these pants are like high waisted? And I immediately cut in.
I didn't say, have you noticed, as in assuming you're just looking at my jeans. I was saying, bro, I noticed these jeans are really odd. Like the
feminine
thing is,
high waisted.
yeah, I think I accidentally thrifted female jeans. But they fit me great, so I don't give a
But
fuck.
then I
Who
proceeded
cares?
to say, it's like, bro, yeah, your booty looks great in those jeans. I just saw you in the kitchen.
This is why you don't get too close.
There's just some awkward silence, and I was just like, it's all right. We don't have toxic masculinity here.
Not at all.
We're
I have the
open.
weirdest toxic masculinity known to man, where like anyone who would see me like walking down the street is like that's either like a like transitioning female or
Bro, no one thinks that.
or that's like a really tall woman.
Welcome to Inside of Ben Becker's Mind with Ben Becker.
Yeah, but
no one
then-
thinks that, bro.
But dude, I don't know the way I talk. Like I have like a weird like. Dude, I don't know. I've got some feminine traits.
I think
That's
everyone
okay.
does, dude.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like
Oh.
mine
Okay,
is the
sick.
weirdest toxic masculinity ever. Because then I'm like also really insecure about it. I'm like, it's the way of the world. You get like cool things that make you unique, and then you're scared. Are you guys talking shit? I can't see you from here.
We were plotting me trying to hold your hand and make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, we wanted to see how you reacted. Okay, cool.
That's not the right
He's comfortable with himself. Look at that, folks.
Why can't you? Have you ever held a man's hand?
No, actually, well,
You
yeah.
got lotion, bro. You're feeling nice.
Your hands are feeling soft, bro.
I got soft ass hands,
I don't. I got calluses
little
on
baby hands.
Aw,
They're small, honestly.
little small bean.
mine. Little bean boy.
What time is it?
It is 2:14.
Time for you to get a
2:14.
watch.
Okay. Unnecessary.
All right, back to the questions. Intriguing questions.
Oh, yeah,
Here we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
All right. Is there any habit that you know annoys your roommate?
About yourself?
Me leaving the garage door open.
Oh, dude, I checked last night out of like first time in like weeks.
Right.
So that means I trust you now.
No, I'm
to do
killing it now,
Yeah.
bro. I'm killing it.
Yeah, no, there was
Ben had to tell me like 8 times. Like 8 times in a row.
Dude, yeah. No, I kept coming in. But the thing was, I let it all pile up too much. Because at first, I was just closing it on my own. And so
Yeah.
after a while, I was like, he'll figure it out. And then I realized it was something you just weren't really thinking about.
Right.
And so I had already built up this like irritation for no reason, where I was like, you should already know, as if you had any clue. And so then it was like one 3 or 4 day span where it happened like 8 times. I would like, you would leave it open for 5 seconds and I would show up in your room, like close the door, close the garage.
I'm so sorry, Ben.
We live in a cul-de-sac, so like there's a bunch of people everywhere.
Yeah,
So,
our
like,
address
easily
is...
we could get someone could easily steal shit.
Yeah,
stuff.
no, for sure.
That's so true.
We do have a lot of cameras, but we're not going to talk about those cameras.
Yeah, that's right. Dawson, is there any habit that you know annoys your roommates?
That I do?
Yeah.
I sing all the time.
Okay.
I feel like I'm pretty loud. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I feel like the singing isn't usually an issue. There are times where you're in the bathroom and I'm
Yeah, it
recording.
really isn't an issue.
And I'm like, well, I'm not going to just make him have a less good time. I can wait till he's done pooping to stop singing.
Yes, I poop and sing at the same time.
Not often. I was just thinking that was a funnier image. But usually it's showering. Or just like, honestly, anything that doesn't completely take your concentration, where your brain's kind of in autopilot, I think your brain just goes to humming and singing, which is like,
100%.
I relate with. My parents said they used to be like, oh, when's he gonna stop humming all the time? And then I left and they missed it.
Yeah,
Like,
mine too.
Yeah, so it's like a thing. Like
It's a thing I do.
it's a thing I like totally relate to. For me, it's got to be just having music playing at all times, especially for Devin, because
Oh yeah.
yeah, there's no way that can't be like frustrating. That's why I like try to give a time limit to like when I'm starting and when I'm finishing. Dude, when you guys are gone, the neighbors hear this shit, bro.
Good stuff. I was about to say, I'm usually actually never home.
Yeah,
I'm always
no.
out of the house.
In the day, it's blasted, and I do that for all my like in the room big mixes, and then I go to headphones by like 9 or 10. But I've realized that it's mostly, I guarantee you, the things that probably are like later at night that you might hear, which if you do hear them, you need to be more vocal, because I try to pay attention to it, but I haven't heard too much from you about it.
No, I haven't heard anything in like the last 2 months, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be playing Rocket League, though, and have the volume up for, like, hearing cars behind me and stuff. And seriously, like, I'm that invested.
Oh my god.
But I will not realize that, like, when you get a goal or when you get, like, to the end of the match, there's, like, for, like, 20 minutes. So I've never thought about that.
Nah. You good.
I don't know what other roommate things. I
don't
think
get
it's probably
annoyed.
We're pretty
having-
easy going.
I think
I really
it's
don't-
probably
you
annoying
guys don't
having
annoy
like
me
a
enough.
crippled ass roommate for a while. That had to have been a little weird. Or
Not
like,
really.
Not really at all.
You can't
adjustment.
just tell me to mow, or like.
Yeah,
you know what
but
I
me
mean?
and Devin split that. Is fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. That just seems like it'd be a little weird. Like, oh, somebody needs to do. Ah, Ben's broken. Like that I felt that internally. I tried to at least do.
I think that
whatever
was
I
just a
could.
pressure you put on yourself.
For sure. No, I put a lot of weird. I've never been in a place like that where I was just like not able to do easy things. Like those were now difficult. So there was a lot of insecurity with that where you're like, I still have to be a human being. I have to be able to do all these things. But yeah, no, you guys were very helpful with the headspace throughout all that, honestly.
Yeah. Next question. Have you ever had a shower/bath together?
3.
It doesn't ask that.
Oh,
I
we
swear
weren't
to
talking
God
about
it-
that? I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding.
I swear it says number 13. Anyway.
The door was shut. That means no one knows.
Yesterday, though, I will say Dawson said, and I quote, "Just forewarning, I'm walking out nude and I don't have a towel." And he just ass walked straight through the
PSA.
I didn't look. But he didn't
You
say,
could have if you wanted
he didn't
to.
say don't look.
I don't
He said
care.
just a forewarning.
Listen, this is what's happening.
I'm just trying to make you not feel uncomfortable.
There was a point right after you got to your room where I was like, I had to stop myself from looking out of just like
Just sheer
the way you
curiosity.
worded the question almost led me to be like, oh yeah, what did you want me to look at? But then I realized that would have been a little gay,
Just a little.
just a little.
Just a little.
It's okay. Just every once in a while, look at the homies.
I got
Look
it.
at the homies' ass.
I got a question.
commit
In the
to it.
kitchen.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
dude.
I
those
got
are
a question for
fun.
you two.
Nice.
Okay.
So you guys, they share a bathroom. Have you ever walked in on the other person at the wrong time?
Surprisingly, no.
Not yet. Actually.
We're actually better with locking the doors than we are
Then closing the
unlocking
garage.
doors. No, we're better at like locking all the doors than we are than unlocking.
That's
Because I
nice.
know both of us will.
I will
like,
leave a door
one of the
open.
doors locked,
Mm-hmm.
and because I'll hear you having to unlock like the front door by coming through,
Mm-hmm.
and same thing happens like whenever you do you wake up every time when you pee in the middle of the night, or is it kind of a sleepwalk thing?
It's a sleepwalk thing.
Yeah, dude. Like that's the only time you leave the door locked. And sometimes
Really?
yeah, I think you just have a different state of severity of the sleep. Sometimes it's like you leave a door locked. Sometimes it's like I once the doors were all open, but every other time it's just been that the door's locked, and then twice.
You're telling me in the middle of the night I've went into our bathroom with your door open and I've just peed with you sleeping right there? Have I done that, bro?
You've left pee in the toilet, bro.
Oh.
You've been completely
At
gone.
least it wasn't poop.
I've never found
If it was the
poop.
middle of the night, you can't. I
But our-
found your poop before.
No, our toilet. I realized our toilet
don't care,
does
though, I
not
just flush it.
flush all the way. Every single
Really?
time anyone
Sometimes
takes
there'll be a
poop
little tiny
downstairs,
turd floating.
There's one little
No, it's
turd
a little,
at the bottom.
one little
It's
pebble.
disgusting. And
I think we should move on.
for the record, it's not just me. It is also Dawson Huckabee's poop.
It is everyone.
That was
Dude,
terrible.
I gotta
Whoever
say,
uses it.
this bathroom door, whenever it shuts, it sounds like a bomb's going off down here.
Bro,
from
I am
upstairs.
so sorry. So that's the pressure difference.
It is?
Yeah, so when mine is closed, that doesn't close at all.
Right.
You have to push it closed yourself.
Gotcha.
If that one is open,
Yeah.
you can barely push it, and it just slams open because there's no pressure holding the
It's
air
so
in the
weird.
bathroom.
Yeah, that is weird.
So it'll be 2 in the morning, and I'm sleepwalking into
Yeah.
the bathroom, and
Sorry. I just wanted
it
to
scared me, dude. We had UFOs on the last episode.
Oh.
You got me freaking out.
Oh.
But no, yeah, I would slam the door in the middle of the night. That is my
Sometimes
apologies.
I thought like the first couple times I heard it and you were on your crutches, Ben, I thought you fell. So I'm like up in my room, I'm like, oh shit.
That's another thing.
Ben
You
just
guys
busted
were
his
always
ass.
like, "You good?" Like anytime there was a sound, you
Right.
guys were always very attentive.
Right,
of
right.
How much I could not walk.
Oh man.
That was very nice.
I would just hear
Homies.
Yeah, homies.
Read
Yeah.
the next one.
Yeah, that one was good though. I like that one.
Which one of you gets easily frightened? I'd say Ben. I think Ben gets frightened because he hears the house noises.
I think it's equal. You
tough.
two. I think I don't care.
I get pretty scared.
I don't know. You could separate it into multiple things though, because like,
True.
if
True.
there's a critter situation, I'm first on that.
Yeah, I
That's
don't care.
facts.
If there's like a house situation, like where I'm hearing noises, it depends on my mood, but usually I'm first to be a little spooked. Now we figured out that the cabinets were jacks, so I'm not really worried anymore. There was a point where we'd be sitting chilling, and all of a sudden the
We thought we had
cabinet door
ghosts.
would just go boom, 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 and I'd run upstairs, and there'd be nothing happening. One of the cabinets would be like barely open or some shit. It was Jax. She was trying to get in. So one day we're gonna find Jax in our cabinets.
That's right.
But
That's right.
as far as like the footsteps upstairs, those ones I only heard once, and every other time I've ever heard like footstep type stuff is the AC kicking on. So I'd say that that something separate happened. Like the house shifted at the like millisecond after the AC kicked on, and it was just 2. Because that was the only time I'd ever heard step.
I still won't ever forget the inside of the cabinet thing when it was just me here.
Yeah,
really
that one
early
we
on.
can't really explain.
Oh god, it was awful. I got goosebumps and I like literally started freaking out.
Sorry.
No, dude, I thought it broke. We've had some issues with the arms before on different mounts.
Now Dawson, on the other hand, he'll sleep through a tornado. He's done that before.
Oh, that's another story.
I've
bro.
actually done that twice.
Speaking of Dawson sleeping through things.
Oh, God.
Oh, the airport.
Dawson
I'm at
has-
peace in
The
life, okay?
airport.
I enjoy my sleep. I don't really care about a bunch of scary stuff. I'm just gonna sleep through it. But anyways, the airport.
That's respect.
I was literally shaken awake by just timing. It was perfect. I do think my internal clock is pretty good
That's
because
good.
there are times
Usually
where
mine
I
too,
wake up
except
and
not
I'm
that
just
day.
fine. But I was thinking that Dawson was going to wake me up whenever his alarms went off and he needed to go. So I didn't have any alarms set. I wasn't really worried.
Keep
I
in
was
mind, we
getting-
were flying out to LA for 2 shows, a photo
Big
shoot,
flight.
like big stuff. Had to be there.
And Dawson had texted me that night, like, "Yo, we'll be leaving 4:30 or something like that. 4:45 a.m. Yeah." And so I wake up and literally those wake up moments where it's actually like 3 hours earlier than you need to wake up, but you wake up thinking your alarms failed or something, and you think it's way later.
That is the worst thing about life, is waking up when you have to be up late.
Yeah, dude. I
That
woke
anxiety.
up thinking I was done. Well, sometimes there's like a relaxing feeling and you can just pass right back out. You're like, oh, I've got a couple more hours. But this one was like the opposite, where I woke up like,
It's
oh my
already late.
gosh, I'm wide awake. I've slept too long for this to be possible. And I open my eyes and it's still dark. So I'm like, oh wow, no, like I just nailed this. I'm awake before Dawson. Check my phone. It is 5:05, I think. 5:10.
We're 30 minutes late at this point.
We
My
are
flight
we were
leaves in an
supposed
hour.
to leave 30 minutes ago, and I have 15 missed calls, all from like John, Bloom, Sam, Alyssa, Lauren, everyone,
Yeah, all of us.
everyone.
Same.
And I literally like run up to Dawson's before I even call anyone. I'm knocking on Dawson's door for like a good minute and a half.
Oh my goodness.
And finally opened the door.
You got too much respect for my privacy, bro. You need
I
to just
do,
run
I
in
do.
there and wake my ass
All
up.
I see when I come in is his hand sticking out above the comforter. Like, this dude is in a pile of sheets.
Like a
There's
zombie.
no way he can hear me. And so I start just going, Dawson! Dawson! And he literally, after 4 or 5, like nothing has happened. Like he never, like I just woke him up. He just goes, yeah, what's good, bro? like he's been awake for hours. Just like, hey man, what's up?
That's my defense mechanism, bro.
What's the problem, Ben?
And I'm like, it's 5:10, and he just goes, no, and like sprints to grab things. I'm calling John, and you made it, dude.
We made it. We made that, bro.
I was going 85, 90 down the interstate.
my
Not
God.
gonna lie, but we made it.
We made it, bro.
It was a time.
We were not doing well though, like navigating.
Yeah, give me
We were stressing
your
out.
perspective of this
Perspective.
story, because this is just that's my version.
Bro, I put a huge for like regular work. Like I work at a restaurant. If I'm a little late for that, I don't care a whole lot because it's not that important to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for band stuff, I put a huge pressure on myself to not be late for things. Like even if we have rehearsal, I don't like to be late. You know, like it's important for me to be on time and not miss stuff in my head. And I mean, like I mess up, everyone messes up, but like it really hurts to do. So I woke up 30 minutes later than when we were going to leave, and luckily I had everything packed. So all I had to do was like throw some clothes on, grab my bags, get out the door. That's great. I still forgot my charger here. I still forgot some like medicine, like antibiotics I had just gotten on, like a bunch of stuff I left behind I didn't want to leave behind. But that anxiety, bro, like I just woke up sad because I thought I was already going to miss the flight by the time
Yeah, no, it was a
like-
painful cry.
It was 5:30. It's a 30-minute drive. The flight boarded in 30 minutes.
Everybody at the airport, we didn't think you were gonna make it either. We were just like, oh no.
No, I remember the point where John called and said, if you leave right now, you might make it.
Right.
And I highly doubt that.
Yeah.
And
I was
literally,
getting
we
text
were in the
messages
car
like-
by 30 seconds from that.
It's 30 seconds. And then, like, I was getting text messages from Amy, my manager. We'll figure it out. We'll get you another flight. You'll pay for it out of pocket. It's just, you'll have to take that L. John's just, like, saying the same kind of thing. You're probably not going to make it. Bloom's like, oh, how unprofessional. This is terrible. And I'm just like, shut the shit. I know, it sucks, but I messed up. And
Bloom.
no,
Bloom's
that
just
hurt
the
my
father.
feelings. I'm not going to lie, but
No,
he
Bloom's
was right.
the daddy of the group. He's his father.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, man, like I was just really upset because I hate that. It was a huge mess up, man.
So everything else just kind of hurts.
But I
past
made
that.
it, bro. But here's the story. When we get to the airport, we have trouble getting into the airport because we took a wrong turn.
Oh my gosh.
Like we were both
Dang.
stressed out.
We
like,
were
stressed.
we were half asleep. We've been driving really fast, and the way to get into the airport, you can't be going fast because it'll go 2-lane and then 5 different turns to get into the airport. Where like one of them's to Nolensville, one of them's to Nashville, one of them's to Brentwood, and one of them
That's
is
right.
to the
I
airport
know what you're
arrival.
So we
talking
took
about.
the wrong one, so that
Yep.
set us back even later.
Put us in a parking garage with no exit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
It was
It
terrible.
was terrible. I was scared to death. I
Oh,
wasn't gonna make
man.
it. But anyway, I get in there, right? And I'm like freaking out, bro. Like I'm shaking, like to be honest. But there's like this huge line at the check bag line. I have to check a bag.
Huge.
Huge.
I remember seeing that. We're like, oh god.
Like I'm saying, like a good 50 people trying to check their bag.
Oh my
I
gosh.
literally like just like cuffed my hands and yelled at everyone like, "Listen, I got my band's waiting on me. My manager paid for this flight. I can't afford to buy another flight.
Wow.
My band's leaving. I got a photo shoot. Got 2 shows. I even made it up and I was like, we have a music video shoot, even though we didn't. But I just needed to sell this. You know what I mean? And I was like telling everyone, I need to get by you. Please let me get by you. 50 people let me buy them.
That is awesome.
Like I just slipped past 50 people, got up there, checked my bag, and then
that made me feel like Nashville for some reason.
yeah.
yeah,
Does
right?
that make sense?
Yeah, we're in
like
this together.
I
Nashville
also think
really
that that's
is
just like
like
a good
that.
testament to how people will be if you see another
When
desperate
you're
person
honest.
who needs something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you run through and you're sprinting past people and just pushing people out of the way, they're going to get pissed.
If
and
Right.
you're
get
being
in
an
your way.
asshole about it, yeah. But
But
if
if
you're
you
just
say
honest
I am
and
in
say,
a panic, oh geez. If you say I'm in a panic, I am in an emergency, like help, people
right.
usually try to clutch it up
100%.
for you.
And I got after that, I got like halfway through security. doing the same thing. I literally had a conversation with each person I passed. Like I told every person individually.
Wow.
Like I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep. Oh, I did fall asleep on the plane. The
You
whole plane.
knocked
ride.
out the whole time.
But yeah, like I was having a conversation with each person in line until finally this one guy was kind of being stubborn. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna text Bloom, or the group chat, see where everyone's at, and I had time. So
That's crazy,
It was
dude.
fine. But
I mean, you got in there with like 30 minutes till takeoff.
yeah, but
What
like
was crazy
when
was-
I got to the the gate, the only people left that hadn't boarded yet was the band.
Yep. And we started boarding the second he showed up. We're like, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
like just
so cool.
barely made it to board, but I could have had more time. But
Yeah.
it wasn't going to be that if I didn't do all the things
Right.
I did. I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
probably miss the flight.
Oh, I gotta check.
Oh, it was crazy, bro.
Please take it away as I check myself.
To be continued. Read another question, bro.
100%. All these questions are actually kind of basic and not intriguing, so I'm trying to bounce around them a lot. Let's see here. Who does the most amount of house chores?
Definitely me.
This one's
I'm
between
sorry.
me and you.
It is between me and you.
Yeah, I don't necessarily clean the living room. I always like to clean the kitchen. I always like to mow.
Yeah, you definitely like do most of the mowing, like good 70%, and then you take out all the trash. I've taken the trash out twice.
Yeah, I do the trash.
Let's see. I've watched you clean the kitchen a little bit, but to be honest, I clean a lot, but I don't care to. I
Yeah.
actually like to clean, so it doesn't bother me. at all.
Equality.
Podcast
Equality.
ice cream, bitches.
Oh my god! That's awesome, Ben.
My
Let's
my
go.
laugh just shot up an octave. Just picture him, bro.
Your face, bro. I thought you were excited or something.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, that was a good 5 minutes.
Bro,
of
this is
craziness.
awesome.
Okay, yeah, so
This is so
they
good.
did not have.
They're early.
They did. Yeah, they are. They did not have mint chocolate chip. They had Oreo mint.
Bro, I had no idea
That's
what
better.
you're doing.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Bro, I had no idea what you're doing. This is awesome.
This is
I have
amazing,
I have
bro.
a sore throat, so this is gonna help so much.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was hoping he wasn't gonna start singing that Adele song.
That's gotta be Butterfinger.
Go.
God dang it. There it is.
Oh, me baby.
Thank you, bro.
No,
I don't know
Wow.
how long they were sitting out there because they were very wet.
Oh
They
yeah?
were just sitting on the front porch.
That's alright.
Your whole podcast is gonna think I'm a terrible singer because I've made it terrible every time.
I'm so happy.
I think people would probably be more annoyed if you just started really good singing out of nowhere. Oh, that is not the point. So you guys don't want to use your straws, apparently, because those are going to be snapped.
Anyways,
I kind of
I'm very pleased to see that there's a cherry on the top of my ice
Freaking
cream.
soaked.
I was able to customize them, but I didn't want to give any more questions, because then you guys would have started to put it together.
Wow.
Bro. Wow.
Booyah!
Thank you, Ben. I love you.
That's anybody else coming to the
greatly.
show? I will not buy you milkshakes because you were not the first person
That's
to be
right.
on the podcast.
That's right.
And you're not his roommates who split his rent monthly.
That's
so
facts. That's
I
facts.
think we are privileged.
You
right.
don't make this expensive house less expensive. So there's really nothing I can do for you.
That's right. Until he gets a sponsor.
Yeah,
You know,
dude.
when that
Sponsor me.
happens.
I think I'm gonna hit up my dad. Honestly, I would just out of like helping his company. Oh, I didn't really think about the way that sounded. No. You know what? No, like my dad does this. What's it called? Cardinals Legacy Foundation, and he does this charity work. Basically, it's like a nonprofit where everybody in my area is just broke. Like you're from Alton, you kind of get it. Everyone's just like
Everyone's
cheap
broke.
and broke.
I think average income's like $17K a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
with that, my dad.
I'm rich in Alton.
Yeah, no, for real, it's crazy. With that, my dad, like my whole family always played baseball, always played sports, and my dad actually started this like baseball team that doesn't cost the player anything to be on. It's like all donated. The foundation is donated to by different organizations and baseball teams around the world and country or something like that
Cool.
literally pay for these kids jerseys and equipment so that they don't have to pay $2,000
That's amazing.
Cool.
to like jump into something that they love.
Yeah.
And
It's
it
a
gives
good avenue for money laundering as well, right?
yes.
Talk about Mattress Firm.
I'll tell Dad to hop on that.
All right.
Can we talk about Mattress Firm for a second?
Oh man.
Oh no.
So
How
many.
often? How often do you buy a mattress? I would say the average person, 5 to 10 years.
Yep.
Some people one mattress their whole life.
Yeah, I have
Honestly,
friends that just never change.
I've bought 3.
I see
but that's 'cause
Mattress
moved a
Firms
lot.
in Nashville like I see
Why?
Starbucks in LA.
Why would there need to be more than 7 Mattress Firms
On one street.
There are
In the
7
country.
on what is that? Is that Lebanon Pike?
Mm-hmm.
There are 7 within a square mile here. Why would there need to be one? How many people buy mattress? There's no need for that many stores. There's 100% hundreds of dollars of bills just stuffed in those mattresses, and I'm convinced of it.
I got way too involved in the trafficking conspiracy, and all of those things run.
Nashville's
hand in
got
hand.
some sus stuff.
I
going
hate
on,
traffic.
For sure.
It's the worst. Rush hour. No, but like, I can't even begin to dive into all of those conspiracies right now. But like, they are. You can find a way to dive into anything, but the cabinet stores one. I remember there was a day where I just sat and like freaked out about how many cabinet stores there are. And then I talked to like 5 people in the week that were like, I have been to a cabinet store and bought cabinets from the cabinet store. And I was like, okay, well, that ruined the fun. So
Wow. This milkshake is so good, Ben.
I can't even get over it.
yeah,
Steak
You
is-
ordered this with love.
I did. And I'm glad it was well timed too.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know how long it was out there, but it's not melted yet.
It's so crazy. I didn't predict this. I was like, we're just going to talk about our favorite ice cream / milkshake.
I didn't either.
flavor.
Yeah, I came in and I was
I'm not
like,
gonna lie. I did put 2 and 2 together at one point, but I was like, maybe not.
I was
Really?
like, yo, so we're not really going to talk about it until I bring up these questions, but I have to know one answer. And they're like, what? I was like, what's your favorite like ice cream or milkshake flavor? And they're like, so don't tell you? I'm like, tell you later? And I was like, no, tell me now.
I was like, I'm so
You know
confused.
now, but
No,
we
when
are
you
gonna
said
go-
no, when you're like, no, tell me now. I was like, okay, maybe I'm getting ice
yeah,
cream.
this man's buying ice cream.
Yeah, well,
Well worth it. Didn't really think about all of the mouth noises that we might be making right now.
That's okay.
I
Yeah,
keep
it's
my
fine.
mouth closed. It's all right.
You've heard a coffee first, and now you hear a bunch of lactose.
Yeah, you get really hyper and get really like amped up, and then you start slowing down with the ice cream until the sugar kicks in, and then you just kind of go ape shit for a little bit.
Right. I'm going to take this mic to the toilet with me later.
Please record that. And I do not mean that sincerely. You know what I just realized?
What'd you realize?
I bet you I can get little sleeves for these bad boys that look just like those shores.
That's dope.
yeah.
Maybe
So-
start with like a rose. or like maybe like a skull.
No, like the foam sleeves. Not like an arm sleeve. It's like
Oh,
No,
yeah,
like-
yeah.
like
Cool,
one of
cool,
the
cool.
foam black ones that makes it like not as easy to.
It sounded so weird.
See, like that's not good. We don't want that.
I'm really sorry, guys. Are you cutting any of this out?
A little bit, but not too much. Honestly,
Honestly,
I've been really happy with the first podcast, like with some homies.
Yeah, me
I was.
too.
There was 5 minutes right as we were starting where I was like, I don't know how to turn into things. I don't know when we end
To
our
be honest-
conversation and change it to something
Oh,
else.
true.
I think we are all 3 people who can handle this kind of thing pretty well.
Oh,
Yeah,
This
for
was
sure.
very smooth.
For
I
sure.
feel like.
Yeah.
And like, I definitely like as long as you guys are enjoying it, anytime you want. This would
Honestly,
be enjoyable
I've never
for you.
done
About
this
in
before?
Another 2 hours.
This is my first podcast.
Let's change outfits.
I very much enjoyed it. It was
Hell
sick.
yeah!
No, thank you. This is very fun, actually.
Is this the first podcast you've done, Dev? I've never done one like with people.
Oh gosh.
Obviously, this
Oh,
entire thing.
ice cream's here.
Ice cream's here.
Oh, it's telling me to leave the podcast.
See you guys. This has been with Ben Becker.
No, I did some podcasts out in Los Angeles, and it was actually really fun. But it was always just about me, so it was kind of boring. Like you couldn't talk about anything other than just me.
Like it was the.
It was like a promo podcast.
It wasn't
Yeah,
like
it was
the
more of an
down-to-earth type
interview.
thing. Yeah, it was like an
Yeah.
artist interview.
Yeah, but they called it a podcast and then put it on Spotify. But It was
was
just
it
like
just a podcast in general? But
it was like an artist open up type of dealio.
so it's an interview that a podcast did.
I don't really know if this makes sense, but that's like exactly kind of what I'm aiming for with this. Is like
Okay, yeah.
I guarantee you we've talked about things that everyone can relate in life throughout this. There's a couple things in the industry I'm sure we've talked about that I'm not like really remembering, but like as all these conversations go, the conversational like stuff that comes out is way better than just a forced question about your music that like removes our intimacy.
True. Wait, hold on. Have you asked one question yet?
No.
Wow, dude, we just been vibing this whole time.
Exactly.
That's
Vibing the whole time.
awesome.
And like
Sick.
Milkshake boys,
I
dude.
spent like
Milkshake boom to the boy to the
and that was the feature from Elmo.
I'm so sorry. That sounded just like Elmo.
Sounded just like
You're fucking your voice up.
Dude, so like if I ever need like a overdub for a random clip that's like very childish, I'm gonna make you do an Elmo impersonation.
I'll come down. I'll come down.
But no, like I don't want any. I did the first couple weeks where I was like, I did the first episode of the podcast, and then you'd come down and be like, "Did you post it?" And I'd be like, "No, I deleted it."
Yeah. I was like, why?
I was like, I started off the first one, and I was like, "My name's Ben Becker, and here's why you should respect me. I've done this in Belmont, and then this. Like it was literally scripted, and I was scared.
You just wanted to make it legit. So
I wanted to be respected. I wanted like people to show up and not think it was just some guy talking. But then I was like, that is the entire point of a podcast. And so instead of like having friends on here and then making it as if we're not friends and being like some
making it
interview,
official.
yeah, we're just having a good time.
We didn't even have an intro. We were just like goofing around.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, is this going?
Exactly.
All right, here we go.
And then I did like a little mini mic sit thing, but like that's what this should be. And that's like my favorite thing about like my favorite podcasters right now, Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan, obviously. Jordan Peterson's really good because he brings on people on the deep, like introspective level and comedians. Like he does stuff.
Wait, who?
Jordan Peterson, that guy who's like very, he's like he was hated for a little bit, like politically, but then everybody kind of was forced to listen to him and realize he's like just kind of a good guy who wants good things to happen. So now he's very heavily respected.
Sick.
But
He sounds funny.
he'll go into these. He's very, very he's a genius. It's crazy. And he'll have these like conversations with, very introspective, theologians and like.
That's my kind of conversation, though.
But then
I
he'll
would love
switch it
those
up
now.
and have one with Theo Vaughn. Or have one with Joe Rogan where they're talking more along, like he's asking them questions about comedy and they talk about like the contrasts in the way they see the statements made. Like, it's so cool, but it's never like Jordan will maybe ask some scripted questions, but it's never like,
It's just free flowing.
yeah, I don't have a list of all the things I want to ask you guys. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
just saw this straw. Looks like you got a little pee-pee straw sticking out. Do you see it? I just, from my...
Can you tell we live together?
yeah.
Elmo voice.
I just like the fact that you said pee straw.
It's a pee-pee straw.
That was unnecessary.
I am so sorry.
I don't want to know what that is, like what that actual term
That's
would
right.
look like.
That would have been so cool to tune into.
I want to hear on there.
All right, here. And...
No, you have to cut. You have to cut that out.
I know, that's what I was looking at the ground like, I don't want to get in trouble by like Amy. I'm going to bleep out the entire thing where you literally just have like 15 seconds of beep.
Please make sure it's beep.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Nothing will be known, but they will have to like, everyone watching right now is like scratching at their screens like, what the hell did he just say? And no one can know but us.
That's true.
So you just got the first beep in the entire podcast.
I'm
Congrats.
so glad that was us, bro.
I am.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Of course.
Don't you think that'll be funny though? It's like literally just a cut to like the longest beep.
Put the Elmo voice over it.
Elmo!
Oh, that was good.
No, it was not.
Oh, you're right.
It's
we were doing that to people out in LA. Like we would pass cars and like there'd be like the 2-door like super miniature
Yeah, the
about?
Fiats.
Yeah. And we're like, oh, there goes Mario. And he'd be like, Mario!
Here we go.
Activated.
I think we should do a couple more like questions or something like nice and energetic to close us out. But
Yeah.
we've been rolling for about an hour and a half now, haven't we?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
About an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
It's been a great one. This is like I'm really freaking happy for this to be the first episode of like I
Great
guess it's
entertainment.
called mic sit.
Mike sit.
I really like that.
I like that too.
You've heard of a mic stand? Well, here's a mic sit, and
100%.
that's all we do is
But,
sit and talk.
I think that's it. I need you to ask some questions. Or maybe I'll look for some.
What are some other types of? Yeah, let's do some ASMR first. So this is.
That's a
I'm gonna
terrible way
I'm
to
gonna
go.
pan you to the right ear. I'm gonna pan me to the left ear, and now Devin is in the middle.
This is terrible. I gotta do something else.
There is a light rush of water falling over your neck. It's really hot. It's burning. You're in pain. Your skin is bleeding.
Wait, go back. Back to the space. Back.
You've just contacted the police. Nobody's getting back to you. It's the police. You've realized that you are one of the only people left on Earth. Knock, knock. No one's left. There are 2 policemen available, but they are currently having intercourse because they are under the impression that they are the last humans on Earth. Nobody's letting me talk.
I'm over here. You should see me holding my breath. Dawson, I'm trying to be his ad-libs, okay? You're supposed to make the noises. And I'm supposed to be like his ad-lib.
Oh, I loved that.
Who gave you that role?
I don't know. You just started scratching, and I was like, okay.
You know what?
listen. I was going to the space.
I do whatever I want. You just fill in what I don't cover. Okay?
I have an idea,
We're
actually.
team here,
This is
okay?
the best way we could possibly close it out.
Okay.
I was watching Theo Von and Bobby Lee, I think. Is that his name?
No idea.
Bobby Lee sounds familiar.
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure it's Bobby Lee. He's like funny comedian. They just in the middle of it did like an improv thing where they had like a random like problem going on,
That sounds so fun.
and they just have to keep the thing. You should look up like different scenarios because I feel like we'll suck at finding a scenario.
Okay.
But we have to
For
like give
whatever
ourselves.
reason, I'm gonna try for you, but I'm terrible at improv. Like
No, you're not.
I could do it all day until someone says, "Hey, let's do improv."
You're probably terrible at it until there's a guy who's going to edit the video to look really funny.
No, I'm saying like
Which is me.
when you say let's do improv, I'm gonna be bad at it. But if you don't say outwardly we're doing improv,
Well, it's
right
not like
now,
we're actually doing improv.
I'm
we're just
good
going
at
to
it, you know what I'm saying?
pretend like we're in a different scenario. You're not finding any?
I'm working on it.
Give me some of them.
3 peas in a pod.
Oh, that's terrible.
On to the next one. 1-1-1. One character likes it hot. One likes it cold. One likes it just right.
These are for like 8-year-olds.
Can I like it just right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You like it cold, and you like it
I
hot.
think I'm a hot guy. I'm really
you're a hot guy.
yeah. Like I don't enjoy cold. I don't enjoy room temperature. It's got to be hot or I cry.
Yeah, that's just right.
You like it hot in your room?
No, just I need everything hot. If you're giving me milk, it
that's
better
just
be
right.
hot. If you're giving me water, I want that stuff to singe the back of my
That's just
my
right.
uvula wart.
Wow.
And
That's so interesting because that's not me.
What?
I'm nowhere near that.
What do you like,
what else
Dawson?
even is there?
Freezing cold.
That's disgusting. You disgust
That's just
me.
right.
What do you mean? Like cold water, hydration,
Cold, hot water,
cold AC?
Boiling-
No.
boiling stomach.
What?
It's refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you make ramen inside your belly. I'm not breaking. I'm very serious.
Hold on. I'm getting a call. Mom? No, I'm doing a podcast right now. Will you off? Thank you. Anyways, I like it just right. I like it just right, not too cool, not too hot.
We all broke character, bro. This is a flop.
Why did you do that?
You know, my mom calls me sometimes just to tell me that I'm a disgrace to her. Hangs
Dude,
up.
your mom, the first night I met her.
Oh no,
Bro, do you remember when I came in and I was like, bro, I think your mom hates me. And you just started laughing.
Yo.
You were like, no, she loves you. She was mean.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, my mom likes to roast people out of love, and we're working on it. It's a work on progress.
So,
I
Me
got
and my
that.
girlfriend
I
are
figured
working
that out.
on that.
is the fact that she doesn't roast me as much anymore mean she likes me less, or because she's working on it?
She's working on it. Me and Sid are like
Okay,
literally
sick, 'cause
trying to
she's
help.
been nicer to me, so that's
Yeah.
bad coming from her, right?
Nah, but it's like the time thing, man. It's the time thing, you know. Like
She has
nowadays,
bad timing with it, or what?
no, just meaning like
Oh.
her time compared to our time, or
Like when you're in the mood for something like that.
We are all extremely sensitive as a generation.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it can, and especially when you don't know the person, it can cut deep. Like
Yeah, you
straight
don't-
off
you
the
don't-
bat, you're like, oh my gosh, this is what they've read about me so far, and they're already vocalizing it to my face. Like,
Yeah, also, I've just like.
By the way, my mom did not call me, and I didn't just tell her to.
I was wondering because I was like, there's no way that's his ringtone.
It is my ringtone.
That's your ringtone?
Yeah. Ooh, kill him. It's back in the Vine days. I bought that, like 2014.
Dude, I remember that. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, no way. He's got that classic. He's got
I
that
got the
classic,
classic.
popping out on the
I got the
ringtone.
classic, bro.
We should do we should
Improv.
try one more and then we'll call it quits. But that was actually
Can
really
I be
funny.
honest?
It's like ramen.
I
in
didn't
your belly.
realize we were doing that improv until you were already in character, and so was Devin. I just
That's
had to jump
called-
in real fast.
That's called great character, where I don't play anyone, I just play myself, and you can't tell if I'm serious or not.
All right, check this out.
I missed it.
I'm making the scene. All right, Ben is a customer service agent, and he's actually a sweetheart. He's an angel.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
and
it.
he works in customer service.
I like it. I'm gonna take an ear off.
Dawson is the customer service supervisor, and
Okay.
he's like Simon Cowell. He's harsh with it, right? So you're his boss.
Hey.
Okay.
So why are we in the same room right now? You know what I mean? Like, is he doing like a hover over type?
Good
watch?
idea. Good idea.
Yeah.
You're training, and you're watching.
Oh shit!
You're
but I
training
really
for
want to
the-
do well.
Yeah, you're training for the position. You're training him.
Okay.
And critiquing him, and I'm gonna be all the call-in people. There's gonna be multiple.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, ready?
So do I like push like?
You gotta pick it up.
Do I push
Not
like
me.
6?
You're the one working here now.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Hello.
No.
It's,
Your intro.
It's still ringing.
Hello.
Oh, here we go.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to
Make sure she.
Welcome
knows
to
she's
Ping
right.
Pong City.
Listen,
The
I don't
best
care
ping-
what city you're in. My cable is not working.
Tell her she's right.
It's not even turning on.
Who cares?
What
Tell
do
her
I
she's
do?
Your ping pong? The
My
ping-
my cable.
we sell ping pong tables, ma'am. Is this the
No, my cable is not working. I need you to tell me
Help her
how
fix it.
to fix it.
You have
think
to.
she's-
That's your job, bro.
I think she's calling.
Help her
I
fix
think
it.
she's calling for the cable company. We're the ping pong table company.
We can do that.
Okay, ma'am. So what's your provider?
Don't guess.
I think we're being prank called.
Gotcha.
You're Why are you still doing that?
Because he's getting another call.
I'm packing my things. I've been fired.
I already fired him. I guess I'm picking it up.
Will you show me how to do it? You
Sir.
answer this one. You show me how to do it.
Hello, sir.
boss.
What can I do for you?
Yes, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
The ping pong paddle that came in the mail
Right.
unfortunately has a little chip in it. Is it cool if we
Oh.
could exchange that for a new one?
There are two options we can do. You can come and bring it to the store. I can
That's
patch
right.
it for you. You know that thing you see on TikTok where you put like ramen noodles and you sand it off and you paint it over? We
no.
can do that. I can patch your ping pong paddle, or
okay.
you can bring it in. I can ship it back and get you another one. We can give it to you the next day. I guess I
She
don't
hung
do
up.
anything.
So you're gonna fire yourself, Mr. Boss Man?
No, she's hung up. She's gonna think about her options and she's gonna come back to me tomorrow.
I got this
There she
one.
is.
I got this one.
I fired you.
Hello?
Hey, I just saw your ad on the TV. That new ping pong set looks so
Yeah.
fabulous. I would love to order one.
Yeah. So I think I'll do this Wait, how old are you? You look kind of, you sound kind
I
of
am
nice.
26,
Well, I'm about to get laid off, so if you want to get some dinner,
and I'm trying to get laid
I knew I could see that in your voice.
on the ping pong table.
Do you want to really, do you want to really annoy my boss right now? Let me put you on speaker.
Let's do it.
All right, you're on speaker, babe.
Who is this?
Sorry, she's got allergies.
Guys, take it seriously. This is a business. It's not Tinder. Oh my God, she's got a man.
Who is this? Is this ping pong 101?
This is Ping Pong 101. This is the manager. I work here. Yes. Who's this?
My
How can I
chick
help you?
is trying to get the new table.
Your what is?
My chick, she's
chick?
trying to get the new table.
Well, buy it for him.
Okay. How do I do that? Can I talk to someone else? I don't necessarily like your
I'll
tone
take
of
it away
voice.
from here. I'll take it away from
I
here.
don't like your voice.
Bing. Hello there.
I'm done talking to you. I want to talk to your manager.
He is the one who you originally
I don't
cussed
care.
out in
Let
a
me
male
talk to your
voice.
manager.
Okay.
Let me talk to
Okay,
him
here
right
you go.
now. Right
I
now.
can't. Hello.
Hey.
Hey. How is it going?
About what I said earlier.
You want the ping pong thing?
I do.
You don't like my tone of voice, but my tone's not going to be changing. Can I get you the ping pong table or not? All right. I'm ordering it right now. Come in tomorrow and grab it. Bring your trailer. Insane.
And this has been Batman Orders a Ping Pong Table.
Bro, this milkshake got me so slap happy that you had me laughing my booty off, bro.
Dude, I've been laughing quite a bit too. I think this was just in general a pretty funny podcast.
Yeah.
I think we did well.
I think we have time for one more improv. You set the scene.
I'm down. Okay.
All right.
This
Yeah.
is the closing scene, so we need something very like bring people to the front of their seat and give everybody like a closing moment, right?
That's right.
Okay.
So you guys are going to have a skit, and I'm going to introduce it right now as the narrator.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
And then can you say like wave a hand if you want us to stop so you can continue to narrate
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
For sure.
Get us
I'll
back
like
on track.
give you a change of story.
Go.
The moon is big. The moon is bright.
Really big moon.
It is pouring down light on top of the night sky. The stars are dancing, but there's one thing that can't dance. Little Moby. Moby lost his legs at 7. Moby will be played by Devin. Moby is a careless, free spirit. The only thing is little Moby can't frickin' do crap. But he loves life. And his carrier, Mop Boy,
Carrier?
his real name is
That is my
Clyde,
job.
but Moby has gotten really, 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 over the top with his duties, and now he's Mop Boy. This man will be played by Dawson. Sorry, there is no technology in this time. This act will be played by Dawson, the caretaker who cares so much for Moby, but can't get Moby to stop eating crackers. If Moby doesn't stop eating crackers, his gluten problem's going to get really serious. And scene.
Moby! What? You can't have gluten.
Why?
We talked about this. You're gluten intolerant? Intolerant?
But
Can't have it?
I can't do anything. What do you mean? Why can't I eat some crackers?
Because you are... Oh, I can't say that word. Don't eat that! It's a first fry. Gluten, not gluten-free.
I don't care. I just want to dance and eat crackers.
You
but
can't
I can't
dance.
Do both.
You can't dance.
Will you carry me
No.
to
No.
the shower?
No.
It was at that moment that Moby decided he could walk on his own.
I'll do it myself.
He takes a step forward and face plants into the sand.
Help me. Help me now. Thank you.
Picked up.
And now I really
How do you feel?
need to go to the shower.
You're not going to the shower.
I need to take a shower. Little Moby needs shower. Now?
I can't keep up with this.
It was at that moment that Mop Boy realized the sand was filled with the rings from Lord of the Rings, and that was why Moby was slowly turning into Schmeagol.
Up and down!
Moby, what?
This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare.
Take care of me! Take care of little Moby!
I need to run away.
See,
I can't. Bro, I'm sweating. That just made me uncomfortable.
I have the end. It was at that moment that Moby internalized his anger and pointed it directly at Mop Boy.
Oh.
He ate him, and the power from eating another human being gave him legs. And now he was forced to live his life able to dance, but never able to shake the voice of Mop Boy in the back of his mind.
You wanna dance?
I think we should end on that.
That was great.
You know.
That was great. That's it. Oh,
Boys, thank you for chilling with Ben Becker.
Dude,
no problem.
I had a very good
Thank
time
you
with you.
for having
it has
us
been
on
chill.
here.
I
Thank
hope
you
to
for
see you
having me.
guys,
Yep.
on here because I'll see you guys every day of my life for multiple
Otherwise,
months.
Right.
and it would just be weird if we see you all day and like you're doing your podcasts.
Yeah,
we're
you
never
need to
around.
hop on
That's
as often as possible.
Yeah, for sure.
right.
On the horizon, Nina and Miles, the boys from the band. It'll just be a bunch of different people, but for now,
Yep.
you are with Devin Hayes,
That's right.
you are with Dawson Huckabee,
Yeah, baby.
and you are with Benjamin Becker. Love you. Oh,
Peace
and you're
out.
with Jax. I'm sorry. You're also with Jax.
She meowed.
Yeah, she
said.
meowed. She's like, get me in that, dude. All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Dun, 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 dun.